Alright, what's going on everybody? So today I'm going to be showing you guys the best method to grind to level up your characters. And in order to do this, you're going to need to basically have beaten the epilogue so that you have access to this area, the Sacred Mountain of Zonia, which you only get access to, after you beat the main story, and then once you get into the epilogue. But I recommend that you beat the epilogue and then you'll be able to do this method. So what you're gonna need to do, and let me go ahead and go down here so I can show you guys. So what you're gonna need to do is rank up a few characters. So you're going to need to rank Wendy all the way up, and you're going to need to rank Ichia all the way up. And I'm gonna explain why in a second here. So hold on. So if we go into the status and we look at their moves, as a matter of fact, I can show you here. So on the last rank, like once you get her all the way ranked up, she learns this move called Deus Equus. I'm pretty sure I butchered that, but basically this move will basically it increases your attack, defense. It increases the entire party's attack, defense, and speed. And then with Ichia, once you get him ranked all the way up, you get the Ichia virus, which basically has a chance to inflict all enemies with every status element in the game. And that's a very powerful combination. And then also, what you might want to do for this method, you might want to have Jalal in your group. And the reason why I say that you might want to have Jalal in the group is because he has, well, I don't even think you need to rank all the way up for him. He has this move here, True Sema, which has the chance to basically instantly defeat a non-boss enemy, and then plus it inflicts blind, so it basically decreases their accuracy, so that's good. But then other than these three characters, and you can substitute Jalal also, but other than these two characters, other than Wendy and Ichia, you can put anyone else on your team. I do suggest having Jalal on your team, and then having the other two characters be the characters that you want to level up quickly. But other than that, just make sure that you have Wendy and that she's ranked all the way up. Now another thing I need to mention, and you'll see this, that I basically used the magical foundation thing several times with Wendy, and then one time with Ichia. You don't need to really do that, but if you want to, you can. And this is a quick method to actually do that, to actually get your characters ranked all the way up and stuff. So without further ado, let's go ahead and show you exactly what you're going to be doing. This is just a very quick method to level up. Now this area, like I mentioned before, you have to be in the epilogue to get this area. It looks just like the other mountainy area, ice mountain area. And what you'll do, you'll do a link hunt, and you'll link hunt to 99. And I know that the link hunts to 99, that can seem like, at first it might seem like it's difficult. But I guarantee you, with this method, it's a cakewalk. And see, I have the fairy tale gauge all the way up, and I can use that if I want. But I just want to go ahead and show you guys what you're gonna need to do for this method. So first, we're gonna cast Deus Equus, and like I mentioned before, that will raise all targets' attack, and defense, and speed. And if you want to make this go quickly, you can actually turn the action sequence on and off by clicking the right stick, but I'm going to keep it on just to kind of show you guys the animations and the move. Oh, I turned it off, my bad. But yeah, I'll turn it back on next go around. But well, matter of fact, I can turn it on now. But Yeah, so you'll do that, and for me, I have Gagio on the team mainly because um, I was kind of leveling him up, and then at the same time, he can further weaken the enemy's defense. But again, you don't need Gagio. You can use any other character. And then with Jalal, what you might want to do, because he can grant barriers, you might want to use this move. If you have Jalal on your team, you might want to use that first. You know, I like to be precautious, so you can either have someone like Jalal and cast barrier, or use Juvia and use her, I forgot the name of the move, I think it's called Water Rain, which basically grants regeneration. Okay, now we're going to use the Ichia virus. Now this will lower the attack and defense. It always lowers the attack and defense regardless, but it has a chance to also inflict every element in the game. And as you're going to see, it might do all the elements. Yep, and see, like some of the, so now you can notice like this enemy is paralyzed, this enemy is poisoned and paralyzed and cursed, this one's blind and paralyzed and poisoned, that one's poisoned, that one's freeze, and then all of them have their attack and defense lowered. So now they're easier to kill, and some of them won't be able to take turns, and then some of them will take damage in between turns. So even though Ichi is a very weak character, he's a good support to have, and he's very good for this method. Now with Wendy, I don't believe that you can use this move again. I'm gonna try it, but I don't think you can. I don't think it's gonna work again. Okay, so it does. Okay, I thought that you can only use it once. Okay, so that's another thing you can do. You keep, so basically every turn you're gonna want to pop that move, and then with Jalal, like I said, if you have him on your team, you can use this, and this has a chance to instantly kill all of your enemies. So this is why some people would say that Jalal is very useful for this. And again, I can use my Fairy Gauge, and pretty much this would be over in an instant. But yeah, that's basically what you're going to be using is the Ichia virus and Deus Equus with Wendy in order to do this method. And then with Ichia, like I said, his main role is to inflict the status elements and basically weaken the enemies down. And for this, like I'm just using Kagura, like she's the one that I really want to level up for this, so that's just the reason why I'm using her. And again, as I mentioned before, if you want to make this method go a lot quickly, and like I guess you can say this in general, if you want things to go a lot quickly, because especially if you're trying to grind literally all of your characters up, then like I mentioned before, you're gonna want to turn these animations off, because yeah, a lot of them can be pretty long, as you can see. So if I turn the animations off, then this will be over pretty quickly. Now I could just go ahead and use my Fairy Gauge to just show you that basically it would be over in an instant. If y'all really want to see that, and I guess I can do it now, you know, after I use Ichia's move one more time. We can go ahead and just end this. And this probably would have been over, you know, as soon as I used my Fairy Gauge. But just for the sake of demonstrating this method is the only reason I didn't use it. And you really don't even really need it with this method, especially if you have certain Lacrima on. Like with Jabal, I have, and that's another thing that you can do is have Lacrima that basically gives a chance of inflicting certain elements in addition to other Lacrima, like I think it's called Bold, and I forgot what it's called, but there's these certain like star Lacrima, the Lacrima that can be like 1 or 3 star, they're like randomized that you can put on your characters. So that's another thing that you can do with this method. But yeah, like that's pretty much the gist of it. So that's what you're going to be doing. every match you're going, every battle you're going to be using Deus Equus with Wendy, and then the Ichia virus with Ichia. And all you have to do in order to unlock those moves is to rank those characters all the way up. And as you can see Gagio ranked up. See, I forgot one thing I forgot to do, and this is an L on my part. I forgot to reset Kagura. That was one thing that I forgot to do for this demonstration, and actually I can do that right quick. And apologies, because I know now this video is going to be a bit longer, but I want to actually, because I wouldn't be doing a good job if I just left it like this. So I'm going to reset Kagura really quickly and then go back and then just show you how fast that character levels up. So if you would give me a second, and once again I want to apologize, I should have made sure to do this beforehand, so my bad. So we're going to go to this, and then we're going to reset Kagura. Back to level 1. And then another thing that and I should have mentioned this earlier also, so maybe it's a good thing that I had to go back here. So one thing that you can do also to kind of expedite the process is get one of these drinks from Kana before you go out. This animation's a bit slow, but okay, there you go. So now we want to go back to Zonia. And then we're going to go ahead and do a 99 link hunt. And once again, well, this time I'll turn the animations off, and it'll make things a lot quicker, you'll see. And we're going to skip this just for the sake of time, right? So, action sequence on, we turn it off. And then we want to pop Deus Equus. I could have sworn I turned the animations off. What the heck? Okay, there you go. Okay, then we're gonna, just to be safe, we'll put a barrier on all our characters. And then we're gonna use the Ichia virus. And then with her, we can just attack. And just attack with her, and then we use the Deus Equus again, buff our attack, our speed, and our defense. And then once again we're going to be lowering the defense for Gagio, and then with him we're going to go ahead and use this, and that once again that move has a chance to blind. Well, yeah, it has a chance to blind and then also instantly kill an enemy. And you see how quickly this whole thing just transpired, right? And then we're almost done. So now we use this one more time. He should be dead. Yep. And you see how quickly that was. And you see that Kagura went from level 1 to level 49 in less than, like, let's say 3 minutes. So yeah, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to that's all for this video. It's a very common method, but I'm not sure if anyone has done a video on it. So yeah, if you guys want me to do any more Fairy Tail videos like this, and let me know in the comment section below. If you guys have any other ideas for like methods that you can do that are even better than this method, then let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.